on rawradiox.com.
We are at it again.
Razor Ray and Danny Cake Show.
Danny Cakes and Razor Ray? Razor Ray and Danny Cakes?
I thought it was Razor Ray and Danny Cakes, but you know what? Fine.
What about Razor Cakes?
You know what? I like Razor Cakes better.
I do too.
I like my Razor Cakes chocolate with whipped cream up on top.
Maybe some cherries.
Stack some cherries up on there.
Yeah. You know,
maybe some cream filling in the middle. And maybe like, a couple of layers.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. You know, we must be greedy or fat or hungry.
You know what? Or high because I got the munchies.
Oh, yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
What do we got going on for tonight's show today?
We got some guests in
Tonight's show today. Did you hear what I said?
Tonight's show today.
That's awesome.
Good job, Ray.
Wait, I know, right?
I can't spoke right.
Guess who we have in the house?
We got what? Who we got?
We got somebody else from Raw Radio X.
Who is this?
We got Mr. Phillips.
What?
IT and the D.
What?
You can hear me?
No, I can't hear you. You're fucking whispering.
You want me to say it a little bit louder?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We got IT and the D in here.
IT and the D.
Well, not all of them. Like,
Some of them.
like.
Important one.
Oh, okay.
They're not listening.
He said that, not us.
Was it me?
Yeah, it wasn't us. He stopped by. It was awesome.
Cool. What's up, dude?
You got something going on, don't you?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, we've got our big event on next Thursday.
You want a mic there?
Hey, why don't you come right up to the? Why don't you sing right up to?
We've got our big event next Thursday over at St. Andrews Hall, our pink slip party. So if you're in around the IT industry and you're looking for a job, there's going to be like 150 odd recruiters there looking to hire. We did these twice last year on 313 and 919, and we had about 800 people total. So if you're looking for a gig,
if you're broke. You're looking for a job. You're busted.
Yep.
You're on the way to fucking, just all sorts of court costs because you ain't paying any bills. Then this is a good place for you to go and check out.
It is. I mean, at
St. Andrews.
Yep, St. Andrews Hall. So we decided we're the anti-group that does the anti-job fair. Job fairs suck if you've ever been to one. And so we've got a couple sponsors. So we're running. How many job fairs you ever been to that had an open bar?
Oh, none.
How many job fairs you ever had that were catered by Bucharest Grill with the best chicken shawarma in the city?
I wish. I wish. You got a little wet there.
So that's us. So like I said, I mean, if you're whether you're a geek or a project manager, an admin, an analyst,
you know what? I'm going to go there and try to find a job too.
There's a lot of recruiters looking for a lot of different stuff out there.
You got any? Is there any recruiters that are looking for dudes to just kind of sit around and smoke weed and play video games?
I don't think they advertise for them, but I think that's what a lot of the developers do. So,
well, maybe I should get a job as a developer.
There you go.
I got this great idea.
But yeah, so we do these events at St. Andrews twice a year, and they were just really cool to us and gave us just stacks of tickets for a couple of concerts that are coming up. So that's why I threw the note out. And so if you guys want to give away either tickets for Monday night's Middle Class Rut show over at St. Andrews Hall, or Friday night, I believe it's In the Flesh and Looking Back. They're a Bob Seger tribute band and a Pink Floyd tribute band.
Yes. Cool.
Playing on Friday night the 15th. There is it? No, Saturday the 15th. Sorry, so it's the 15th. Yeah. So if you guys want to give away a couple pairs of tickets to either, they're all yours.
Them away. So if you call in right now, you'll be getting yourself a pair or two or three or four.
Oh, just one.
Or just one.
Let me send you now. Let me send you.
You know what I should?
What else?
So yeah, no. If anybody wants any info on the fair, the job event that's down at St. Andrews. So we are the IT and the D show. You can find us at itandthed.com. We are, like I said, we're the anti-group. Our tagline is networking Detroit one beer at a time. And yeah, we are. We're here on Raw Radio X Monday nights, playing 80s tunes and talking smack and drinking beer. That's what we do.
Can I lay a special request for an 80s song?
Absolutely.
Everybody's working for
Loverboy.
the weekend.
Gotta love
Let's get some Loverboy in there. Okay, speaking of job fair.
All right, so yeah, that's the scoop.
That's it. Well, thank you so much for coming on in with this information. All you listeners out there, make sure you get your fucking get your ass over to St. Andrews and get a job.
Yeah, I was listening, but I was half-ass listening. What about the wrestling?
Oh, God, wrestling? Yeah, so, all right.
What's up with the wrestling? Okay, step back up to the mic.
we're weird. So we're not just geeks. We're geeks that have a wide and varied set of interests. So my buddy Bob, who does the show with me, and we've been running Detroit Net and IT&D together for about 13, 14 years now. He pulled me into the longest running professional wrestling circuit here in Metro Detroit. He's a wrestling fanboy. And so he wanted to invest in it, and he called me on a random Sunday and said, Dave, I need you to meet me at the Ritz in Warren. And I said, for the love of God, why? And he said, I'm about to invest in a wrestling circuit. I need you to stop me. I said, all right, I'll be there in 20. So, we've gotten to know these guys over the course of the past 2 years, built them a website. They're at xicwdetroit.com. Got them up on Facebook and started, just doing some, I guess you'd call it freelance business consulting, marketing consulting, that kind of stuff with them, helping them.
What's their federation?
Grow.
What's the wrestling?
It's XICW, so it's Extreme Intense Championship Wrestling. And, if anybody used to watch old school wrestling, the guy that runs it now, DBA, his dad was Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe. Who used to wrestle with, Bobo Brazil, the Sheik, and all those guys. In fact, Sabu, who is the Sheik's nephew, is a huge part of these bigger events that we do.
Oh, I got mad love for Sabu.
Well, so he'll be at the event. So after Thursday, when we do our event at St. Andrews Hall, on Friday night, XICW is doing a Best in Detroit event up at the Imperial in Clinton Township. We're actually getting to them to the point now where it's very Ring of Honor, almost TV quality. Like we've got the barricades and the stage trusses and all that kind of stuff in there for them. The guys and the ladies put on a hell of a show. You've got Rhino, you've got Sabu, you've got Scarlett Boudreaux, who's coming in from Ring of Honor. You've got Taylor Hendricks, who was just in TNA. Both ridiculously hot redheads who wrestle.
Tits and ass. Tits and
it's
ass.
total nonstop action. So, there's the way it's all there's the local promotions like XIDCW, and then a step above that, you've got Ring of Honor that does some national stuff, and then you've got TNA that's a step above that you'll see on TV, and then above that you've got WWE. Okay. So there's a whole hierarchy and I'm like an uber nerd because I'm so obsessive about stuff. I've learned all this in the past 2 years. But yeah, so they're doing an event on Friday night out at the Imperial House in Clinton Township, and like I said, they're at xicwdetroit.com. Got front row tickets. I think there's 4 or 5 only still available. People have actually already started. I don't understand why people buy second row tickets for something when front row is still available and only $5 more. They're not quite that
that's
bad.
Peanuts.
Yeah, mostly sweat. But yeah, so it's a great show. They do keep it fairly family friendly. There's a little bit of language that goes on, but I mean it's not a blood and guts, gore, everybody bleeding all over the place kind of show. But it's a lot of fun. There are always a lot of kids running around. We've got the guys from Activate Gaming are bringing in their portable gaming unit, so they'll have the WWE Xbox One game set up. The kids loved that last time, so they'll be able to play that there. A few other surprises and stuff going on. Front row 25, second row 20, general admission 15.
Well, might as well get the front row.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and so they've even got a what did we just set up, the family 4-pack thing? Because that's the other part. So kids 10 and under get in free with a paid adult, because I mean, kids are kind of like the next generation of wrestling fans, and DBA is really all about trying to help foster that. So yeah, they've got a family 4-pack deal where you can get 2 general admission tickets, which should be $30 for $25. So $25 gets 2 adults, 2 kids in, hang out, watch the show, have a great time. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to have to check that out.
Good. So send me that information.
I will.
So I can post it.
Done.
The kids. Last time we went to a wrestling event was in Taylor.
Yep.
And the kids absolutely loved it.
Absolutely had a great time. We got to see the infamous Rude Boy do some work.
He was just at the last event too from JCW. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And congrats to Rude Boy on getting the JCW championship back. What up, Mr. Bill Bouvier, hanging out in the house? We'll be talking more to him a little bit later.
Exactly, but now...
What else do we got going on?
We have some Derby girls in here. Eastside Derby girls.
I'm seeing Eastside Derby girls in the house. We got ladies in their skates and everything.
Right,
ready
I was
to
going to
fuck
say, did you see their feet? Well, not all of them, but just one of them. Oh my gosh, she's a trooper. Actually, all of them are troopers. But she came in fresh from work, right? Fresh from work in her dress, looking all
where do you
corporate.
work at?
I work from home.
Oh, she looked all corporate and everything.
I
and
had
then
to put
just
something on over the suit. I mean, I couldn't come in this.
just stripped
It's a
out
little
in the
chilly,
hallway.
but she just like dropped
1, 2,
into
3,
her ass.
bam.
I'm like,
there.
whoa, hey, awesome, fucking derby chick. Pow.
Okay, so ladies, who do we have here?
Yeah, who's in the house here tonight?
I am Butterbuns from Eastside Derby Girls.
Butter Buns.
Yep.
I'm Aphrodite from Eastside Derby Girl.
Aphrodite.
And I'm Professor Hardknock from Eastside Derby Girls.
Professor. Oh my
We got
God,
the
that's so
professor in the
cute. I love that one.
Yes.
That was just too cute. I mean, you know, Butter Buns is cute. Aphrodite is cute, but she said Professor.
Professor Hardknock.
Hard knock.
Oh my God. Okay.
You know, so she
So she
studies
learned-
and she
she
can
teaches.
school motherfuckers
Exactly.
what's up with the hard
That
knock.
life.
That's exactly it.
You know, on that life.
Now, did you study any martial arts or any of this stuff to
As
go
a matter
into?
of fact, I did. That's where my name comes from.
Okay, okay, let's talk a little bit about this. So, how long have you been doing martial arts then?
I've taken a break from it, but it's something that I've gotten back into within the last year. And years ago, about, I would say 7 years ago, I was a women's and children's self-defense instructor. I have 3 brown belts in 3 different forms of jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Well, 2 forms of jiu-jitsu and classic judo. And I'm currently working on recertifying. I'm sorry, I'm speaking here. I'm currently trying to renew my certifications for women's and children's self-defense instruction.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you know what?
So you can just fuck people up.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really the point.
Right,
Yes,
it's, not,
yes,
it's
well,
never the
absolutely.
point. It's
Wait,
never
okay.
the point. But absolutely.
Right. No, I won't do it if I don't have to, but hey, backed into a corner, sure.
Okay, now do you use that when you're out there rolling around? Do you use that self-defense?
Well, I'm fresh
kinda like-
meat. I'm fresh meat. So I'm actually not in the bouts yet. I'm learning. These ladies are teaching me.
So how long have you been in?
I just started in July.
Who's been in the longest?
I would say Buns has been the longest. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have?
I'm the longest. Yeah. A couple years. Over 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now when you first get into it, how bruised up are you? Because
Pretty bruised up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
a bruise the size of a dinner plate on my right hip for about 2 months.
Wow.
Really?
I've only
Yeah.
had a
I mean,
bruise
y'all
one
take
time.
some hits.
Well,
You give them out too.
Nobody ever hit me. I just fell.
Just that right there.
I would have said,
just
yeah,
go.
it was a battle, you know.
Right on.
It's like
No,
20
no.
of them attacked
I'll own
me.
it. It's
I
okay.
held them up.
No.
You know, I was fighting them.
Like, no, I just slipped. I fell.
I fell.
I owned the floor.
You have to commit to it. I mean, you're not gonna jump over something unless you really try to jump over it. And when
Okay.
you're learning, you're gonna fall. You know, and you're not gonna make your laps in your amount of time unless you really try. And you know, if you're not falling, you're not pushing
Right.
yourself,
If you're
right?
not getting bruised up, you ain't doing shit.
You ain't
Right.
doing it.
Right.
Ain't
No
doing
delicate
it.
little butterflies in this.
Oh, man. Well, then there we go.
There goes your chance.
Do it.
You won't be able to do it.
No, I can't. Now, you ladies, there was someone else en route, right?
Yeah.
Now, who was that?
Motor City Kitty.
Motor City
City
Kitty.
Kitty.
Oh, that's so cute, too. I love these
great
names.
names.
She's our fearless leader.
Yeah.
Is
She's
she?
our captain.
Okay.
Now, how many participants are in the team?
On our team right now, I think we have almost 16 girls. And then we
Really?
also have a junior league. So they're from 8 years old to 17.
Oh.
And I think we have 4 or 5 of them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So where do you guys practice?
We're out of the new rink in Shelby Township.
Okay.
On 23 Mile and Van Dyke.
All right, so y'all are the ladies that start showing up just as like family time is over and all
Right.
the kids are going fitness away, and here comes the Derby girls getting all revved up.
Exactly.
You know, where did we go when we got put out because the Derby girls were coming in?
I think it was.
Was that in Livonia somewhere?
Was it? I can't remember if it was the one in Livonia.
Like, get your asses out of here or you're going to be next.
fresh meat.
Right? I'm like, please, let's go.
I'm like,
Hurry
oh
up.
man, I just wanted to watch, but
Right?
black eye.
You can come watch us.
That's awesome. That's cool. Well, we should. That would be awesome
nice.
to check out. When do you guys have your next?
We got
Practice
one
or show?
We got one coming up for St. Patrick's Day. It's on March 15th, Saturday,
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
7 p.m.
And that's going to be at
At the new rink.
the new rink. Awesome.
We got to post that. Now, how often do you all practice? Do you all practice as a group or, you know, how does that go?
We practice twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays for fresh meat.
That's
you.
That's me. That's the professor.
That's me.
But it's not just 2 or 3 times a week. Whenever possible, we try to get the ladies to go out to other practices, go to a speed, go to even another team's practice to get some different drills in, some different experience. And just go to open skate, go to the gym, lift weights, go for a jog, anything. It's all good, but the more the better.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this: is this like so when you guys win? Is there money involved or anything like that? Or is this just all for fun? Because it's just like being in a band, we do it because we love music.
The money that's involved in this comes out of our pockets and into the game and into the league and into it. It's a pretty expensive sport. It's expensive to get your gear. We pay monthly dues. We got to pay rent to the rink, that lets us practice, supplies, stuff like that. So yeah, the only money involved for us is coming out of our pockets, not into.
So what about seeking sponsorships and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we are totally into that. In fact, me, Butterbuns, I am the new head of PR for the league. I just took this up recently, so I'm very new to it. But we absolutely accept sponsors. We do things on our website. We print a really nice bout program, and we have our home bouts, and we will print sponsors in there. We take.
How do they get in touch with you for?
Yeah, how do the sponsors get in touch with you for something like that?
They can go to our website. It's eastsidederbygirls.net. There's some emails on there. They can get us on Facebook. We've got a really big, nice Facebook page. It's Eastside Derby Girls.
Right.
I'm out there too. My name is Butterbuns, and you can find it under Butterbuns.
Butterbuns. Now, I was looking through the pictures. Now, who are the fellows? I saw. Do you guys have like set referees or something like that? Because it's not many men in it. I guess that's what I call the Derby Girls.
Yeah.
But so are they part of not part of the team, but part of like
part of the league?
Yeah.
Is there a male derby team?
There are.
Okay.
Male derby is coming around stronger, I think, in my opinion. There's one up in Lansing area. We love men in derby. They can play the game the same as us. In fact, we held a co-ed bout a few months ago, and it was a lot of fun. Men and women on the same team, the same moves, the same hits. You can hit a man in the same spot you can hit a woman.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, man. Give me that titty hit.
Yep.
Hit me, not me in the face.
We've got another one coming up with the men on May 4th. You can see the men in action on May 4th at our rink, too.
Okay, wow.
Jeez.
So now, do you guys like partner up or something with the guys? Now, how many male teams are there? Do you know?
I do not know. I don't know. I know for sure there's one in Michigan, maybe more.
Wow. And is it more physical, the guys to watch?
I don't think so. I think it's the same game. One of the big differences that we've seen is the ladies are very knowledgeable on the rules. Somebody's probably going to kick my butt for saying this. Some of these men are probably going to kick my butt. But the ladies get very knowledgeable on the rules, and they follow the rules, or they're supposed to. But the men don't have as much experience in roller derby because they're a little bit newer. So sometimes it is more about speed and the hits, and sometimes there's some craziness going on with the men that you don't see with the women.
Okay.
So it's really cool because there are subtle differences.
That's that testosterone.
When I think of old school roller derby, I think of straight up brawls and stuff like that going on from
I would love that.
Where it was like hockey. But
yeah.
Like old school, what was it, rollerball? That was one of my favorite.
Roller jam.
Rollerball. I'm talking to James Caan. And it was like a futuristic game.
Is that James Caan?
Yep. Can.
Okay.
Con.
Okay.
Potato, tomato.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, this guy in the future, and it's future time, and it's they made a remake of it.
It's a guy in the future.
With LL Cool J. Y'all don't remember that?
Wow.
It was called Rollerball.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I
something to check out to get y'all like hyped up and shit. Like, yeah, man, we're gonna fucking practice, and then after that, fucking Rollerball, both versions. Hello, who do we have here?
I'm Motor City Kitty.
Motor City Kitty in the house. We were saying how we just love your names. Everybody has got a fresh, cool nickname.
I already have my name. Dani Cakes.
It's Dani Cakes.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that works.
That would work. You know what? I could see you. Oh my god. So are tall people good to have?
Boing, boing, boing.
Are tall folks good to have on roller skates or is there a disadvantage?
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
And I think the taller they are, the taller they have to fall.
The harder they.
The further they have to fall.
There we go.
But they can be scary too, so they can be intimidating.
Right, and they got the arms to reach too. Like, like where the fuck did that hand come from? Like down from about a block down.
It's also like it's if you're taller, it's harder to hit a short jammer in a legal zone.
Oh.
With you have to get really low, and if you're taller, that could be a disadvantage. But,
I can see that.
yeah.
Tall people are constantly probably getting penalized. Like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
What's going on over here, Miss Dani Cakes?
Nothing.
I don't know. What's going on over there? Oh, I see what you're doing. Well, speaking of logging on, I think we probably should take a little break here and come on back, and we want to get some really good fucking stories. Like, where y'all, like, has there ever been a time where, okay, the game was really tense, but then afterwards, like there was a fucking brawl in the parking lot, like just to finish it up. Anything like that ever happen? Please say yes. Say yes. Lie to me.
Does Kitty have any examples?
I know, Kitty.
You know what? She's smiling like there was one. A couple of drinks.
Well, we did have we had a couple of problems where one team had some people in the crowd that were throwing out some racial slurs.
Oh.
So we had a couple of girls on our team that were pretty upset about that, and
so it caught.
It
should go down.
We had to quickly move people into cars and get up out of there, or there was going to be something very serious pretty quickly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody slipped and fell on the elbow or knee or anything.
Yeah, well, it was from the fans. It wasn't the players. The players were great.
Yeah.
So the fans.
No, fans were in the yelling out some.
Yeah.
Skating and fell on her skates.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of probably what was going to happen very quickly. So kind of like cattle herd them over into like, get your gear off. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot. Here's your car. Look, we have a Jello shot waiting for you.
There we go. She's like, hell no. Fuck
no,
that.
We're good. Come
that
on.
bitch called me a burrito.
Yeah. It was not.
That's what I would have been getting called if I was in that situation.
Yeah.
A burrito. You know what? That just reminded me. I said burrito, and every time we go outside, it's fucking cold out. Start the car, and the first thing I say is burrito. It's fucking cold.
God.
I know it's retarded. And sometimes, just to change it up a little, when it's a little warmer, I'll say chilito.
Wow. Good thing that doesn't get stale.
That's right. Preserves. So, what else are we going to do here, Miss Dani Cakes?
We're going to take a break.
We're going to take a break?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Take a break.
Girl, you've been partying for like 24 hours. Look at her. This is what someone looks like when they partied on cocaine for 48 hours. We'll talk more about the insane stunts that she did on that trip much later. But right now, let's go to a break on rawradiox.com. In your fucking face. All over your face.
Just watch it open up. You're not listening. My force is driving now faster than cruising car. Ran it all off the road, did it all by itself. I don't wanna drink. My mouth is open wide. By itself, I didn't opened up, did it all by itself. I didn't do much, just watch it open up. You're not listening. My force is driving now, faster than cruising car. Ran it all off the road, did it all by itself. New ways to get off. New ways to get off.
Take a look around this world which you are living. All this money, it ain't gonna change a thing. You got to open up our hearts and our minds. You gotta give in. All these politicians, they're all saying the same damn thing. Your little legs walk under you. You got your legs to walk underneath you now. Take a look around this world which you are living. All this positive energy, it ain't gonna change a thing. You got to open up our hearts and our minds. You gotta give in. All these politicians, they're all saying the same damn thing. built with my hands. The rest encased in glass. Not everything's made to last. Like ships encased in glass. Said what I said, thoughts in my head. End of the day, don't matter anyway. 'Cause you're not coming back to me. Shoes on your feet, walk through the street. Know where you've been, know where you sleep. And you're not sleeping next to me. Tides will rise and fall. Storms blow through it all. Sometimes a little rain can wash away the pain. And it takes everything left to stand when your heart's left in your hand. Thoughts in my head, end of the day, don't matter anyway. 'Cause you're not coming back to me. Shoes on your feet, walk through the street. Know where you've been, know where you sleep. And you're not sleeping next to me.
Raw Radio X.
Oh, I took a selfie in the center. Oh my gosh, I took a selfie.
You make it? Are you doing selfies?
Yes, and it was right. It was actually right.
You fucking scored. You hooked it up.
I'm gonna try to do it again with each one of the ladies.
Selfies for everybody.
Selfies for everybody.
You know that is just a name or a word that is just getting a lot of fucking mileage these days.
Yep.
Everybody's taking a selfie. I think last year, I didn't even really know what a fucking selfie was.
Okay, so I just got to put this out there. You know what? I got a call from some of the guys at Busy Bee Hardware.
Yeah, what's going on over at Busy Bee Hardware?
Okay. So over at Busy Bee Hardware in Eastern Market, they've been there for years. Ladies, you may want to,
check this out.
Exactly. Okay. So it's on Gratiot and Russell. Is it Gratiot and Russell? Yeah, Gratiot and Russell. Okay. So what's going on is the History Channel is doing a reality TV show. So it's what is that? What is that Ice Trucker show? That Ice Trucker reality TV
Ice
show?
Road Truckers, yeah.
That one. Okay, those guys. They're going to be at Busy Bee Hardware
When?
next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But they will be shooting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They don't know about Thursday, so they said maybe Thursday. But what we should be doing is wearing logos to go up to Busy Bee and go shopping.
That's kind of a smart idea. Could wear my Motown
like a
Rage
plan.
shirt.
And it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you guys need some things. You know, my daughter, she was just inquiring about what was that PVC pipes. So I think that's an opportunity for us to go up there with maybe like a Razor Ray, Dani Cakes on Raw Radio X T-shirt or something,
Yeah, that'd be
and
pretty.
get the pipes that she needs. So yeah,
Two birds with one
free
stoner.
advertisement. If you ladies,
That's right. I'll be
Free
wanting to buy some
advertising.
pipes.
exactly.
We'll buy them all. Let's sell out.
In her skates. I can say.
Right. So
That's
go up there.
awesome.
And but you know what the character about that place is it's original. You know, the hardwood floors. They don't have a cash register. They just work off of, you know, like maybe a calculator and receipts. You know, it's how it was back in the day. They didn't update anything. The only thing they updated was like the wires and the plumbing, which you have to. But other than that, everything is still intact. So it has that you know,
Old school vibe.
exactly. You know, that retro. It's just, I love being there. I used to go, well, not there. I used to go to Eastern Market, which is attached to it, to go over there to the meat market with my grandfather. I was like 16 years old, and it was always there. You know, I would go from my grandmother's house to my grandfather's house, back and forth, and pass it. And it's the same family. They still own it. So, you know, if you guys are listening,
Come on out.
and you
Check
want,
out this event.
Yep, free advertisement. Take your logos and go down there and buy something like maybe a screw or something.
Exactly.
anything, you know.
Duct
Get on TV.
Well, cool. Good.
Exactly.
Thanks for
Okay,
sharing
so
that.
yeah, no problem. So now, ladies, okay, do you ladies partake in any type of charity events? Yes.
Yes. All of our bouts, we have a charity that we do it for every game. So once a month we have a charity. For this upcoming bout on March 15th, our charity is Oats. It's based out of Clarkston, Michigan. They promote health, well-being, and happiness of handicapped individuals through horseback riding and other related activities and things like that. So at this bout, we're raising money for them. For that charity.
That's awesome. And that's cool that you guys do it for, you know, it's every game, basically, you're saying. Wow.
I feel like that's an important part. It's
Yeah.
not, you know, as much as we like to come and like, you know, knock each other down and get some exercise and meet some friends.
Right. Because you guys obviously, you know, I'm learning that y'all really, you know, this is a, you know, kind of a pay to play type of situation. You know, you get the, you know, the pay is in you know, what you're talking about, and just the checks and the feeling that, you know, you're helping people out at the same time.
Right.
And working out some aggression.
Right, but
Staying
it's
out of
also
jail.
part to help out the community too, because it's not just about what you're doing on your own. Try to make an impact, you know, to a greater good around you.
Right.
So it's kind of cool because we try to stay local. We try to keep it like in the Tri-County. Try not to get to anything that's too national. Not that they don't need the help, but we try to, like, you know, help us first.
Closer,
around
folks
the
closer
area.
at home. Right. That's good. No, that's a great thing that y'all do.
Right.
And on top of that, I mean, God, roller derby is such a fun sport to watch.
I've
You
never
know,
watched it.
You never? Oh,
Never.
I remember when
you've
I was
got
a
it.
kid just watching it.
I know. I'm gonna have to now.
Right.
have to
It's
now.
very aggressive. It's fast moving. You know, it's strategic. You know, I mean, it's not just people just going in a circle, just knocking each other down. but-
Okay, well, what's the concept, ladies? What is the concept?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
behind-
Tell us the
what's
rules.
the concept? Because I don't know.
Well, the general concept is pretty basic. It is the team with the most points wins.
How do you get points?
Right? So how do you get points? So 5 members of a team hit the floor at once. So you got 10 girls out there.
Okay.
2 of the girls, one from each team, wears a cover on her helmet with a star on it. And she's called the jammer. She's the point scorer. So when the whistle blows, they go. So the other 4 members on the team block the opposite jammer. They're blockers.
Okay.
So you're playing offense and defense at the same time. Back and forth, back and forth. You got to make a split decision. Am I going to help my person get through? Am I going to block the other girl? So when one gets through, and she hasn't committed any penalties, she gets to be what they call the lead jammer.
Okay.
And then when she comes around the next time, she scores points. Now, if the other jammer gets through first and she commits a penalty, but it's something small, she can still probably get through without going to the box, but she won't be the lead jammer. But regardless, when the jammers get out of that pack and they come back around the second time, that's when they start scoring points. So each body that they pass, the hip line, that's a point.
Okay.
So the goal as a jammer is to get through that pack, which is the group of girls, and then come around and pass them all again. And obviously, as a blocker, you want to hold back the other jammer. You want to help your jammer. You want to stay out of the penalty box. So you got kind of a lot of things going on. So
That's really busy.
it's a lot. It's a lot to do. So the important part about the lead jammers, they can end what we call the jam, which is that period of time that the girls are playing for. They can decide when they want to end it. So there's a huge strategy advantage to being the lead jammer, because you can say, nope, I'm done, I'm getting beat up, or that girl's about to score some points, so I'm going to end this. But sometimes it starts and it goes, and then both the girls go to the penalty box, so they do things that they shouldn't, and then there's no lead jammer. So then you have to play for up to 2 minutes. So that girl is skating. Everyone's out there skating as hard as they can, beating each other up, fighting, holding back, getting through, giving whips, giving pushes, giving hits, falling, getting up, falling, getting up, falling, getting up.
Now, do you have like a certain person? You know how in basketball everybody plays has a position. Okay, is that how roller derby is? Everybody has a certain position, or is everybody just okay? Let's stop her.
We have positions.
Okay.
We have positions.
What are the positions called? Like, are they different? Like defensive linemen. Offensive linemen.
Kind of. We have the jammer. Obviously, she's our point scorer. Then we have the pivot, who is kind of like what would you call the quarterback of the defensive line. Okay, that's the one who's going to kind of help.
Okay,
decide.
what would I be? Me.
With her height.
You could be a jammer, a blocker, a pivot.
Oh, okay, anything. Okay.
You can be any of it. The pivot is also, there's a strategy also where you can do a star pass. Let's say your jammer is not getting through. She's tired. There's no lead jammer. We got to do this for the full 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't breathe. I'm getting beaten up. So you pass your helmet cover, what we call the panty, to the pivot.
They put panties on their head.
Wow, I
We do.
love
We're
that.
pivots.
Yes, we do.
Panties on their
Panties.
head. They put panties on their head.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
Your kind of game.
That's totally where I want to go. So the panties exchange.
Oh, the panties come off, right?
So the
Right.
panties
The
get
pivot is
dropped.
designated. She has a stripe on her cover. And then she can become the jammer.
Okay.
Okay. As far as the other blockers you have,
And you guys can do that on the floor? Take the panties off and give it to somebody else?
Panties off on the
and hit
floor.
it.
That's
And
what
it
I'm
goes-
talking
has to go
about.
from
Right
the
in front
jammer's
of
hand to the
In front of
pivot's hand.
everybody.
In front
Awesome.
of everybody.
That's very brazy. No shame whatsoever.
You have also, as the blockers, you have inside, middle, back position, or outside. It depends on your skill level, you know.
Okay, so, this is totally a stupid question, but do you guys have like stalkers? I mean, because that's an awesome outfit you're wearing.
Well,
Personally, I've never had one.
Okay, because that's an awesome outfit you're wearing.
you should get a stalker for that outfit.
Not relating.
get a stalker.
Well, not relating like exotic performers with you guys, but you know how they get stalkers because they're sexy.
Yeah.
That's sexy. That's beautiful. Do you guys have like stalkers like just
or just old dudes just showing up in trench coats, fucking just with
big
real thick bottleneck glasses and just greasy hair and one hand constantly in the pocket with a hole in
Depends
it.
where you play the game at.
Some locations are a little bit more unsavory than others. But yes, there's been some stalkers and some girls.
Oh,
And yeah, it tends to be the older gentlemen.
Dudes like
These are real names.
okay. You know what? I foresee Razor Ray being one of those guys. I do.
in my in my later years, I could totally see that happening. Just
See, with your trench coat
and
your hair like right wrapped around.
extra baggy underwear for more room to move around in.
Pee Wee Herman style. It's just a box of popcorn.
Well, I'll be doing my little tequila dance. Dun, 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 dun. And then Pee Wee Herman got busted in the when he got busted in the movies jerking off, going at it. And I heard that they that they found out why they call him Pee Wee. You didn't hear about that?
No, I don't want to hear about it. So
Half of his entire palm just covered it. I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyway, want to talk more about Pee Wee's penis?
No, I didn't even want to talk about it then. Gee, ladies, what events do we have coming up?
Okay. Right now, we have our bout coming up on March 15th. It's at 7 o'clock at the new rink in Shelby Township. We also have our fundraiser event. It's called Quarter Fund Mania. It's a good fundraiser event to help us to further recruit and put on more bouts because they are expensive to run bouts. Everything from the tape to, if we have announcers that travel a certain amount of distance, we try to give them a gift and stocking our rooms and things like that. So, and making sure that we can continue to do this to help put on these bouts for our charities. So we have the March 15th. The Quarter Fund Mania is May 2nd. It's also at the new rink. You can check out our website at eastsidederbygirls.net to get more information on that, or contact your Derby girl to get some tickets. Tickets are $10. It includes food. It's an auction. It's a lot of fun. And we also have my favorite bout of the year, which is May the 4th be with you, which is May 4th.
May 4th.
Yes. And so it's a Star Wars themed scrimmage we're putting on. It's on a Sunday.
So just show up with your lightsaber. Dress up as your favorite C-3PO.
Oh, we love it. That was what I did last year because that's the only character I really knew. I was like, I'm going to do the gold robot thingy because that's the only one I know. So
Wait, she said gold robot thingy.
yeah, that's what I said.
Gold robot.
What's the
thingy.
short one?
I don't know.
Oh
The garbage can looking one.
You don't know that?
Remember the gold
R2D2, R2D2.
Yes. She got it. Got it.
It looks like a garbage can.
That's funny. So that's what's going on. Eastside Derby Girls tearing shit up.
Yeah.
And once again, for more information, just go to their website at
eastsidederbygirls.net. You can also like us on Facebook, Eastside Derby Girls.
Okay, cool.
And they you had some tickets or something?
Yeah, we'd love to give away a couple of tickets to
Okay.
our March 14th bout.
Okay.
Sweet. So right now, be the first caller to call in for some free tickets to go check out the Eastside Derby Girls here. Fucking shit up. We're at
313-642-0107, or they can contact me and we'll go ahead and get those tickets out to them.
That's awesome. Once again, thank you, ladies,
Thank you, ladies,
much for coming in and sharing some time here with us here on rawradiox.com.
Oh, give a shout out to your names. Give a
shout outs one more time on your way out.
Aphrodite,
Butterbonds,
Professor Hardknock.
Motor City Kitty.
Eastside Derby Girls in the house.
Thank
Ow!
ladies.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Cool. So we're going to just take a small little break, and then when we come on back, we're going to have some more treats as we bring on some more guests. Who do we have here in the house?
We got Bad Dog.
Bad Dog!
Yay.
Woof, woof, woof. Check it out on rawradiox.com.
Hey, how much is that puppy in that window? I don't know how much. Too much.
Bad Dogg's in the house.
We got Bad Dog in the motherfucking house here on RawRadioX.com. Razor Ray Danny Kick
Bad
Show.
Dog.
What is going on, Mr. Bill Bouvier?
Hey, we're here to promote a couple of things going on. We're number one on Reverb right now, Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
Congratulations on that, sir.
I don't know sure how it works like that, but we've been number one 9 days in the last 2.5 weeks, so we're really excited about that. And Rock for Awareness. We're promoting that for April 26th. Maybe we can get you guys to come down and maybe even do some MCing for us.
That was
MCing. That was quite the break.
Maybe do some
Well, I had to think a little bit. My mind doesn't work that way.
brain
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome
But
how
I
you
mean,
guys finish each other's sentences.
So he's
Rock, yeah, that's right. I quit smoking and all that stuff, so things don't work the same anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yes, me too. But it's all for good reasons. But yeah, we're doing Rock for Awareness concert and down at Albert's on the Alley.
Where's that located?
It's in Garden City.
Garden
yeah.
City.
Yeah, Ford Road and Middle Belt.
That's Garden
we're
City,
gonna have
Michigan.
a couple of bands, other bands with us. We're not sure who yet, but special guests they'll be. And we're trying to promote that and make some money for the Berger School. It's a school that has
Autistic
kids and Down syndrome kids, and they trying to have a music program, and all they got is a piano at this moment.
Oh, well, that is so awesome that you guys are
They don't
getting
want to do
involved to try to
sports,
help.
but they want to get some music equipment, so we want to get them some.
music soothes the savage beast. You know
Absolutely.
That's correct.
Absolutely.
Looks it done to me.
Look at you.
I'm the
Did it
bad
soothe
dog,
you?
so that's the deal.
But, and it's funny how music also will get, like, people that are real quiet, just fucking ape shit nuts.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
pulls it out.
That's Sandy.
That's Sandy. Hello, Miss Sandy. So good to see you again. So who do we have here
Well,
in the house
Our
tonight?
drummer couldn't make it tonight, but on the end there we got Jerry. He plays the bass.
Jerry.
A 4-string
How you
guitar that makes a lot of boom, boom, boom.
Bringing in that thunder.
Okay, we got Bob here. He's the other guitar player with me.
Awesome.
And,
What is up?
like I say, we're kicking it up. We're doing some old originals, and we're doing a lot of classic rock, and we're going to blow this town apart really soon.
Are
That's
you
the
guys
shit.
still looking for somebody?
Actually, I want to
Heard
give a
you guys
shout
were
out to
looking for
Bill
vocal-
Biddle. Is that his last name? Peedle.
Peedle.
Bill Peedle. I just talked to him. He's a singer that's coming out to check us out next week. We're a little excited about having a few different singers come out.
Okay.
At this moment, we can get away without a singer if we have to, but I'd like to have another one because I do some singing too, but I'd rather just kick it on the guitar and rock it out.
Rock that shit out.
Rock you
Oh, that would
out.
be
Well, I find that as long as I'm not singing, I could really rock it out.
Yeah, thank God Jerry doesn't sing. He's told us he can't do it, and then we've sort of heard him. He
He's
can
like
go
just-
bad dog, and that's pretty good.
It's like, all right, awesome backup vocalist.
That's it.
Well, I'm not a vocalist.
When he
I'm a
remembers.
bassist.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Otherwise, he leaves it up to me.
That's right.
There you go.
That's awesome. So how long have you guys been together here?
About a year now.
Yeah.
About a year, and like I say, we went through a number of different singers. Like I was telling you last time I was here, from transgenders to people that their mama told them they could sing. Mama loves them a lot, but their mama shouldn't lie to these people so much.
Oh, it's hard.
Karaoke
Just-
kings,
Oh, karaoke kings that think they can sing. Come out, see me at karaoke.
I do an excellent Frank Sinatra.
And then you have to ask them, who was that? That's the problem there.
Why was that? Why did that just happen?
I know why. And we've had, like I say, we do like a little American Idol when we do that. We got the girls back here doing the judging, writing down what they like or not.
So, ladies, do you ladies judge?
They have to.
You judge?
They got to get through the judges.
We had one gentleman who was very intimidated.
One intimidated gentleman. He's like, I can't. He's like, okay, man, let's go ahead and let's take it from the top. Okay. Can we can the girls just can I get a little bit of time on myself for a second?
Okay, wait. So, which one of you ladies is Simon Cowell?
Who's the Simon Cowell of the bunch
Who's the
here?
Simon Cowell?
Oh, yep, look at her. Yep.
That'd be Luann. Your point too.
That's Luann.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to my little sister right now up in Canada, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. I hope you're listening. You told me you would be, and I'm glad you are.
Wendy up in Canada.
That's right. She was hoping she'd hear some of the music this time, and I said I'm hoping they're playing it, and I just heard two of the Bad Dog songs just now,
we just blew
so
it
that
up.
was pretty groovy.
Yep.
So got to hear me singing and playing some rock and roll up there, and so we're a little excited about this band right now. That we still have thoughts of grandeur
And, nothing wrong with that.
No,
That's what we got to go
one
for.
song, and that's all it takes.
Yep.
That's what they say. I'm writing some cool new music right now, and hopefully that something like that will get picked up. We've got a couple of guys from Universal looking at us right now.
Damn, all right. Well,
Reverb
congrats.
Station, Reverb Nation, and we're a little excited about that too.
That's the shit, man. Well, best of luck to
I mean, it's just like
that,
the coolest
man.
thing. Like, I wish I could have did this a long
time ago.
Where was Reverb Nation when I needed him?
Right, right.
I know.
Yeah, but you know what? You guys are seasoned vets now, so
Exactly.
That's
We all
right,
know
we're
what's up.
seasoned, so we know how to do it. We all got a couple of gray hairs, and okay, maybe more than a couple.
Marinated.
Only a
Okay,
couple.
some shiny spots on the head, but that's the way it goes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
rock and roll. I mean, listen, if Mick Jagger be kicking it up at 70 years old, I can kick it up when I'll be 72. Okay, no, I'm not 70 now, so don't make any jokes.
Right.
Right. Well,
But I mean, like I say, we still know how to do it, and that's we've got a lot of years behind our trade. At this point, if we were mechanics, we'd be master mechanics. I didn't say masturbators because we're still that. But I mean, we're not master mechanics at this point.
Well, you see, that's why God made rock and roll.
God made rock and
so
roll.
ugly guys could just get laid.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how old or how.
Look at the beautiful girls we got behind us.
no, oh my gosh,
We're the
right?
luckiest guys in the world. Trust me, we are the luckiest
It was
guys.
the
I
music,
love
ladies?
rock and roll.
Was it the music?
It was, right?
Was it the
At first
music?
it was like, no.
Is it music?
Well, it is the music, right? It's always the music first. Like,
Tell
holy
the truth,
shit.
it's music. Yes, it was. Okay, yeah.
Because that's, that shows a totally different side than what you see,
That's right.
on the outside. Like, wow.
You can be at the mall and saying, who's that big, fat, ugly guy with that beautiful girl? He must be a musician.
He must be a musician.
Either that or a
He's a
millionaire.
musician or he's won the lottery.
Yeah, right. Either that or a millionaire.
Well, one day I'm going to win the lottery, I hope too. But I mean, right
That
now I'll
would be
just
nice,
play the
too.
guitar and
That would be
sing.
nice.
It's all good there.
Yes,
So do you
yeah.
guys have anything coming up?
Yes, like I say, that's April 26th. We're doing that Rock
For awareness.
Walk for Awareness, and it's a really big the deal we want. It's in a great club. Albert's on the alley is really a nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Alps
did
on
say
the-
that.
yeah.
I was drunk when you said that.
Well, she's just now coming back.
we're just cooling her out right now.
And
We love
me,
Danny.
I was shooting up heroin, so I
Goddamn
right.
heroin addicts who got in here. Okay, everybody's.
I'm just now coming back like we're on the way
Exactly. I
again.
was drunk. I was drunk. You said it like 5 seconds ago, right? I was drunk
That's
then.
right.
I'm
You were
not
drunk then.
now.
You're okay now.
Yeah.
She's okay now. But yeah, Albert's on the alley is a really nice club, and it's far from a dive. I'll say that.
So where is that?
That's at Ford Road and Middle Belt.
Right, Garden City.
Garden
Okay.
City, and
Yeah,
there's
so.
like a big Kmart, old Kmart back in there, so you won't miss it. We're hoping everybody comes out. It's $10, and like I say, the money's going to go to the kids at the Berger School right now, and just to get some insurance for them, because
Now, how did you choose? Not you, but how did you all choose the charity? How did you guys?
well, the charity was chosen through our friend Tom. He's a fireman. He's actually Bob's cousin.
He's a fireman with Garden City, and he runs the charity.
Oh,
and
okay.
Okay.
He's just been trying for a couple of years to get this thing going. He's had big acts that have backed out on him, and we said, you know what? We'll do it for you.
Wow.
Let's get it going.
Get it going. Let's
Make it-
we'll
make it
do
happen.
We're going to raffle off a couple Fender acoustic guitars.
Okay.
Add it too.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah,
So it's a
I love
cool
that.
It's a
event.
big deal then.
Yeah, it's going to be a big deal. It holds. They had Shine Down there and everything. They have Hell Yeah was there. Shine Down's been there. Shine Down showed up and did 12 songs acoustically just a while ago for them when they were in town. The riff will probably be there, and we're hoping the riff will come down.
Actually, I do remember seeing Hell Yeah perform an acoustic set there too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice club. It'll hold up to 6,000 people
Yeah,
if
it's a nice club.
Wow.
need be.
If you
So
have to.
we're hoping for like 300-400 people. to get there.
6,000 people.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah,
insane.
it's huge.
That's
I mean, it's got even the green room is fantastic. If you're a golfer, it's got a big golfing screen and all that
Well,
stuff.
you
and
just
it's
put
huge.
in a huge
It's
party.
a
in
really
that place.
nice place.
Motown
Yeah,
Raid should play there.
Yeah, we can
There
have
you go.
Motown. We're looking for 2 other bands that want to come and do it. Like I say, it's a big deal that way, and we were going to talk to you about maybe coming out, maybe giving us a hand if it's on a Saturday night. If there's a chance to do something like that,
Motown Raid should play.
I don't really want
Book
to. I
something.
don't want to DJ or MC the thing myself because if I'm singing, then you lose your voice by the time the deal comes
Oh,
along.
you can multitask. Ah,
I know, but my voice can't.
you're that dude. You're the guy.
I
You
don't
can
know
do
what to
those things.
there's not much I can't do. Well,
You know what you should.
He
You know
can't
what?
send an email though,
yeah,
Oh,
I know,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
or work his phone.
Or text.
There you go. You got it. I can dial my phone. Okay. I know how to press the buttons,
right?
but yeah, that's it. Those
all you
little
need.
buttons, those little letter things, or whatever you call them.
Little things.
My fingers just don't fit in there. Every time I press one, I press the wrong one. Right? I mean, it's like I can spell a word, and I thought I spelt it,
And do something else.
and it comes out whole
Something else.
That's
It's like I just called somebody a lot of bad cuss words.
Right, exactly. I meant to put, hey, how's it going? And it comes out, hey, fuck you.
What the
Suck
fuck
my
are you
dick.
doing,
Eat
asshole?
pussy.
Okay, it's just like, oh my god.
Sorry, that's my Tourette's.
That's my Tourette.
That's the deal there. But
How can you have Tourette's on the phone?
You can.
yeah. Well, it's not on the phone; it's about the phone. I get it more or less than anything. It's just
Tourette's
like
on the phone.
I get it from my girl back there because she'll say, "Well, I have to get her to do all the real important things so that I'm."
Well, that's
Making it
mostly
right.
that's how men do. If it's
Yeah.
you want
Oh, how
it
do men
done
do?
right? Most important things they'll turn it over to the young beautiful lady.
He's like, yeah, I'm just
So she
gonna
can take care of it.
I'm just
We
gonna
gotta
sit back down
let 'em
over
feel
here.
needed a little bit,
What did you just say?
I don't know.
Did you say?
I don't agree with anything Jerry says.
What did he
Okay,
just say?
Jerry's just a bass player. Okay? I have nothing to do with whatever Jerry
I
said.
heard feel me or something like that. I don't know.
I love my
I
wife.
almost hit Ray on
I
that
love my
comment.
wife, who's just become my wife on
Thanks,
Valentine's
Jerry.
Day.
Yes,
By the way.
congratulations.
Yes, you guys just got married. Congratulations.
Yes, but after 9 years,
You know what?
Time.
I finally convinced her. I was going to say she finally convinced me, but that's not the truth.
She's like,
I
you know
love her
what? I'm
dearly.
getting really tired
know
of
what?
just
The
being your
A-list-
girlfriend.
The A-list told us we were here, and she ran out. She was like, "Bill Bouvier just got married." She ran out to tell us. Like what? To who?
All right, Amy.
To who?
Yeah,
she
dude.
really did it.
She took him? Yeah, what she did. Look,
Like yay for
Like,
good luck. to her.
See, I tell you, that's how you know, people right there learn, especially the young impressionable boys out there learn that music.
Go
learning
get
an
you a
instrument
wife like that.
can hook
and
you
this
up.
And this.
Yup, you can get all hooked up with that.
Absolutely.
So go ahead. That and that should be a
Don't
point
do
that's
it
made
right.
there.
Don't do it for the pure pleasure of it.
Don't do it because you have
need it.
a message.
Do it
oh, my
for
favorite thing I ever
ladies.
saw on Craigslist was guitar for sale. Kid bought a guitar to hang up on his wall, could never play it, just to pick up chicks. I thought, oh yeah, okay,
Oh, yeah,
that's
man.
a cool. Actually, the best other thing I saw on Craigslist was looking for tambourine players. Please show up between sets.
Between sets.
Between sets, yes. Don't be looking at him. He doesn't have any tambourine players
I
in
don't
his
have-
band.
no.
You better not have no
There's
tambourine.
no tambourine players in the
I,
Reds.
I wish.
You know what? You didn't.
I wish we had a cowbellist too.
Oh, more cowbell. More
Well, we're
cowbell.
hoping we had a cowbell too.
We need more cowbell.
Yep.
I always need
Did
more
you say
cowbell.
anything? Did you say anything about you guys
Makes
playing
every song
tonight?
better.
Hey, you know what? Thanks for mentioning that because I got holes in my head. But yeah, Motown
keep
Rage.
using that as no damn
Motown Rage
excuse.
doing the show. No, you know what? It's not
Motown
an
Rage
excuse.
doing the show
Hey, guess
tonight.
what? I heard we have a show tonight.
You heard?
You do.
Yeah, we are going to be playing tonight Motown Rage with Full Strike Frenzy and Fuck Not.
Fuck nut.
And who else is on that bill? I can't
I have
remember.
no idea. I got holes in your head.
Yeah, I got holes in my head.
I have holes in your head too.
But yes, that's going to go on tonight
It's like a bowling
at the
ball.
Detroit Pub.
Yeah. My personal bowling ball.
Yeah, come on out. Give a call. See what's up. Light one
You
up.
better want to tell him it's at the Detroit Pub
Yep.
Yeah, he
Now, which
just-
one?
up on Mount Clements.
No, I don't remember which one. I'm
Oh,
just
no,
gonna
not
have to
Mount
drive
St. Clair
around.
Shores.
I'm
Clinton.
gonna have to
It's
keep
on
driving
14
until I
Mile.
get there.
It's on 14 Mile and
Clinton.
14 Mile.
St.
and-
Clair Shores.
Clinton.
Right? Clinton
Is it
Township?
Clinton?
Clinton
That's what it is.
Okay.
So come on out to Clinton.
14
And if you're
Mile
already in
and,
Clinton, well then just go on out
Harper,
to
yeah.
Let's see the Hard Rock
Detroit
Rappers.
Pub. Yep, check us out. Motown Rage is gonna be fucking shit up in your house.
All right.
In your
Or-
house.
or in
no,
No, not in your house.
their house.
In their house.
At the
Somebody else's house is always better.
Detroit Pub.
That's awesome. I haven't even drunk yet. I haven't even getting started
I
here.
am.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna get drunk tonight?
No,
No.
no, I'm
She's drunk
right
now, she told
I'm
you.
That's
drunk
right.
right now.
I gotta keep an eye out for her though. She gets
Thank
all
God I
drunk
quit
and
drinking
tipsy.
too.
Invite-
God, I'm the straightest guy I know. I don't know if I can take it. Yeah, it's awful being. That's the worst. I've never been this straight in my
Okay,
whole
so
life.
how long have you all been friends? It seemed like forever.
Well, you've been doing it for
Well,
years.
you know, that's the best part about this band. You know, it's hard to have a great band. You know, it's not all about just musicianship.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being able to hang with the guys and like guys so that when you go to rehearsals or go to a show, you want to do it and it's fun.
Right.
Okay? Opposed to saying, oh, Jesus, I got to go see that guy,
everybody's
George,
throat.
tonight, and I
Yeah.
really don't like him. You know, and that's a situation when you really want to have a band. You know, and anybody that's ever tried to start a half decent band will tell you the same thing. Oh, I hated that guy. Didn't matter how great a keyboard player he was or anything like that. It's if you can get along with the people, you know, so that you become a band, not I in the band.
Right.
Okay. You know, band doesn't have an I in it, and that's really the way it is. You know, like
It
even
does. It's invisible.
picking songs and stuff. You know, everybody's got
silent.
agree on the
It's a
songs.
silent I.
Yep.
In band, yes,
Yeah,
a silent I.
You know, that's the deal. You got to like each other, and you got to be able to pick songs together to play so that you all want to play them. Yeah, maybe they don't want to play this one this week, so let's put it to the back burner, and maybe we'll bring that up again in a
Later.
few months. You know, maybe we'll change our mind about wanting to do that song. And that's the thing about being a classic rock band, too. There's so many great songs out there.
Yep, you have
You
a-
know, and
a wide
everybody
catalog.
loves classic rock. You know, there's all kinds of genres of music out there, but everybody likes classic rock. You know, because you know, you ask anybody who their favorite bands are, they're going to say Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple or Black Sabbath or Pink Floyd or one of these bands that
Some
happen,
colorful
happen
band.
out.
Some colorful band.
Some kind of band.
Yeah,
you know?
if it's got a color, if it's got a color
Yeah,
name
it's
in
like,
it.
hey,
And they love
why
it.
don't we have a color in our band?
Yeah.
Okay, we could call it Bad Pink Dog or something like that.
Polka dot dog. What about
Or
polka,
Dot Dog. That'd be actually a good one. Actually, I saw something on Ray's Facebook today. Put it name Booty after your band. I put Bad Booty, Dog
Yeah,
Booty,
the booty
and
band.
Dog Booty. And I thought, okay, well, maybe.
Yeah, we were Motown
Bad
Booty
Dog
and
Booty.
Booty Rage.
You know, it was just like, okay, Booty
Harm's
Booty.
Booty.
But you know, yeah, there's a lot of bands with color in their name. You know, it's a truth, and I guess because back then they did hallucinate a lot, and they saw a lot of colors.
There you
know, back in the 70s and
So-
everything like that.
Now, I know we covered this last time, but you know this is all new show. The name. How did you come up with the name?
Well, it's a funny story. The name, you know, I had a band called Bad Dog a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, a number of years ago, and they were together for 8 years. And when we got together with this band, I think Bob and Jeff, the drummer, is not here tonight, came up to me and said, well, what about these names? I said, such and such, such and such, and Bad Dog. I said, Bad Dog? He said, I got T-shirts, jackets, DVDs, CDs, everything about Bad Dog, and let's name it Bad Dog.
We already got the product.
So
we already got
that's it.
T-shirts. We already got all this.
That's right. And now we call it Bad Dog USA for a number of reasons. So, because there's a number of Bad Dog bands out there. There's one in the UK that's somebody even told me about. And then there's USA because, you know, America, we're so patriotic that's hopefully is going to help us
There
out
you
as
go.
well.
Yep, I can almost see that Bad Dog like in red, white,
Lit
and
up
blue.
with big
Ooh,
USA
yep, make
underneath
it up.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
You know
There you
what?
go.
One of the Great Danes. You know, pace like. Paint
Well, that's our.
like
You know,
red,
we're
white,
going to do
blue
a
dog.
video
There you go.
about the Bad Dog song, which we just heard on the radio, and that's we're gonna have, you know, because the Bad Dog song.
Somebody
never
should
cuts it.
Photoshop flags on each one of them.
And put a flag on it. There you
All
go.
the
Have red,
dogs.
white, and blue Great Danes.
Exactly.
I like that. Yeah, might as well go with that.
Paint one of your dogs.
Yeah, they're
You mean?
even more
The
so.
dogs. You know, some of our dogs are pretty cooperative that way. You
know,
know, got a 175-pound dog. Let's paint them.
right.
Those are some big dogs.
they'll let you
that's a
do
big
it.
dog.
That's right. Yeah. Well, yeah. We talked about this last time. I breed Great Danes with Sandy.
Oh
Yeah, he, Will Bouvier just happens to have a shitload of Great Danes at his house, and they're all
We have a
and they're
few.
all bigger than me.
Yes.
I
They're
know,
all
my
fucking
God.
huge.
Most of them are bigger than
and
you.
Then they want, and then they want to act like lap poodles. They want to act like lap poodles. You got
Oh,
this
yeah.
big old pony trying to sit in your lap and just, you know, love all on you.
Oh yeah,
That's
they're
awesome.
as big as they are. They think they're lap dogs. That's for sure. They definitely are lap dogs.
I know. And they're so adorable. I love all of them. I like the little horse, the little big horse. Him, I love him. That's his name.
Just get on
He
top
looks like a pony.
and say, "Let's go to the liquor store."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. We supply saddles. Okay. Well,
Damn,
you get a
that'd be
puppy from
awesome.
us, and you'll get a saddle too.
That would be awesome. I wonder if you are Great Danes big enough, strong enough to hold. I don't know, 60 pounds, 70
Those
pounds.
dogs are, yeah. Look at them.
Because I mean, you could, you know, just for like kids, kiddie rides. You could have the
Birthday
fucking
parties.
Exactly. You bring the fucking little birthday pony. You bring your birthday.
Bring a couple of cowboy hats. They think they brought ponies anyways. There's no big difference. Yeah, these are black and white ponies.
Right.
She's only 2 years old. She ain't gonna know the
She ain't
difference.
gonna know until she grows up a little bit. Here you are, honey. Well, listen. When I was a kid, they used to bring a pony around the streets. Right, and the people sat, the kids sat on the ponies and got pictures with them. Because I know I have one somewhere of me sitting on a pony. Okay, I don't know if it happened around this part of the world,
It may
but
be
it
a
happened in
great
my part of the world. That's
It may
for
be a
sure.
great
I'll tell you what happened in my part of the world. Where I was a kid and you'd see a pony or a donkey, you would see some fucking young, lovely fucking Mexican girl strapping underneath it, taking it.
What?
Donkey style.
Oh my God.
El burro. That's what's up.
My dogs don't do
You
nothing.
guys do
like
that in Canada?
No, we don't have never had donkeys up there.
On the other side of the border,
I know, and you
Mexico,
thought you
that's
had a
just-
chihuahua one time, but it was just a little
I am
rat.
so done. So done. I'm just
What are you
beyond
talking? That's your old man.
done. That was the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Really?
Oh my
God, I can't even believe that.
Yeah, but it's
I'm sure
true.
there's
Yeah, that's not the dumbest thing he's ever said.
dumber.
I got a tear in my eye. That's how stupid that was.
That's not the dumbest thing
pretty
he said.
Yes.
Come on, let's be honest.
Oh my goodness.
It's close though. It might have been close.
Might be in the top 50 or something. Yeah.
I put it up there in the top 10.
I need
top 15.
a Tylenol or something right now. Just-
Need to get drunk again.
Hell yeah!
That's
I
what-
need another drink.
yes.
What you're suffering from is a hard hangover.
oh, that's what that is. I need one of those sticks, from Men in Black.
Oh yeah, just
They
like
put on the Ray-Bans.
Yeah, put the
Well, we
fucking.
use a fly swatter. That would work perfect for him.
That's awesome. Don't even go there because I'll pull out my fly. I'll be like, swat this, baby. Come on, swat it. Bzzz.
Okay. Watch where you put that fly, will you?
Oh shit! Careful, Bill's over your head.
Jesus.
All right. Anyhow, okay. Well, after all of that, anything else you guys would like to say to our lovely listeners out there that are probably puking?
We can't even finish
Going
the
with
show
the
now.
fun-
I'm going home. I'm done.
To our lovely listeners that are like, I'm clicking off now.
Right,
This is
exactly.
so gay. Click. Clay.
You know what? You talk about bestiality too much.
I do.
You talked about that stuffed animal. And
That's
you called
when
it
he
stuffed
was down
bestiality.
in Mexico.
That's because I wasn't.
When he grew up
I was in
as a
Texaco.
young boy in
Texaco.
Texas. That's the thing about Razor Ray.
You should have forewarned me.
You had.
Honey, I didn't know you then when
I don't care. You should have exactly.
You didn't notice the first time that he.
I should have said something the first time
The
he ever
first-
told me about you.
When he looked at you and his eyes got all wide, like,
Uh-oh.
are you serious? You should be fucking running right now. Fuck out. Out. And then the tilting of the neck, like, what's wrong with his neck?
Actually, you remember the first time I met you?
I do.
Jesus.
I do. It was crazy.
Was
at
when
that
there was
show.
a mosh pot there.
Yes.
Mass mosh pit.
And I
had to
just
protect
had a
you from the mosh
performance.
pit.
I had a performance, and I had on my heels and my
Oh, yeah,
corset
you're all
and
dressed up, all
things.
fancy
Right.
dancy, looking hot.
And then you know what? You know that happens not all the time. When it happens, we should take a picture. Did anybody take a picture? No.
Yeah, you look
I got a picture. Who wants to see it?
You.
Leave your jackass out of this one.
Gosh, Ray. So anyway, and then that was that at the that wasn't the
That was
blind
down
pig.
in
What was
Yipsy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the elbow room or...
Elbow room.
is that where that was?
That's what it was.
And it was
yeah.
it was like a crazy mosh pit there, and I
Yeah.
got kind of like caught in it and was scared and trying to
And
fight
I
for my
said,
life.
just stay behind me, you'll
Right.
be safe.
And I was. Oh my gosh, I had a brick wall.
Well,
Bill, right
Bill
there.
Bouvier knows how to keep people safe if there's a reason, trust me. He's a good security guy.
Yep. I'm pretty
never
sure.
worry
I'm sure
about
you
morale.
probably move people around every now and then. Like, hey, let me just move you over here.
Here, and you stay there.
Just stay behind me and everything will be good.
So where can somebody get in touch with you guys or find you guys information?
Well, you can
out?
find us on Facebook now at Bad Dog USA.
Yep. Or ReverbNation.com. Bad Dog USA.
Because you guys are number one on Reverb
Number
Nation.
one.
we are.
I'm
Rocking
really
it.
excited
Okay,
about that.
We do.
700
And
nationwide.
that's the shit, man.
nice.
Once again,
700
congratulations.
nationwide
on
and
that.
2,000 and something worldwide, isn't it?
Wow.
No, we're down to 1,100 worldwide.
1,100.
And you know what? And
worldwide.
after-
Can you
and,
imagine that?
And after this,
He's gonna drop it down to 1.
It's gonna
radio station will
it's
be
gonna
kicking
drop
the
it
figure
Back
tonight.
down to 1.
It's gonna drop it back up to like I don't know,
Drop it
last
back
place.
He's gonna
Put
drop
it back up.
All right. Well, you know what? I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break here. Want to thank you guys for coming on up on our show once again, getting the word out. Bad Dog USA fucking rocks.
Yeah, don't forget about Rock for Awareness. April 26th down at Albert's on the Alley. It's a Saturday night. It's $10 to get in. You get a chance to win yourself a couple of guitars and other prizes that'll be there from other sponsors. And you'll be supporting the Berger School for the kids that are having difficulties in getting some music equipment. So
it's a great
somebody has to
cause.
send me that link so we
Yeah,
can
send the
post
link so we can post that on up.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, we
Okay, we appreciate that. And then when we come on back, we're gonna have some shocking Detroit news. So stick around here on Detroit, fucking rawradiox.com in your motherfucking ears.
Bad Dog.
I can read your mind. All of that time. Why do you lie to me when you know I can see? I can see when you're sad. I can see when you're mad.
chase her off, befriending her will lead you nowhere. A safety net is all you'll ever be. Save yourself the grief, you just need to see. Don't be no foolish boy, no, no. Rise up, don't be so coy, no, no. Stand up, you ain't her toy, no, no. Don't be no foolish boy. Boy, no, no. Rise up, don't be so coy, no, no. Stand up, you ain't a toy, no, no. Don't be no foolish boy. She's found her man, but it ain't you. You didn't make your move, you didn't pull through. And
All right.
And we're back.
Are we? Thanks
Are we back?
Thanks for telling us.
Yeah, thanks. Like, okay, cool, we're here.
So like, oh, and we're back.
And we're back.
I forgot to tell you.
Hey, oh, by the way, we're back. RawRadioX.com. Radio Daddy Cake Show, yes.
Okay.
And we got, tell us who we got here.
Hello.
Mike V.
Hello.
Mike V.
Yeah.
We got Detroit Jones.
Detroit Jones. Who'd you bring with you, Detroit Jones?
BJ.
BJ.
Hi.
BJ?
Yep, BJ Hammerstein.
BJ.
Mr. Hammerstein.
Laying down the hammer.
That's it. Media Hammer Inc. INK. We're working
Media
out the mic
Hammer
right
Inc.
now.
Now, you come to us with a very interesting story right off the bat.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Some dirt, really. Some and things that I'm not really surprised to hear about, but now it's getting to be where hard factual evidence is coming about. Give us a story.
And it's happening close to home. It's not DC. This is like right here.
I love it.
Okay, so this isn't like something that we need like 20 hours for you guys to.
No, just do it. Be able to, come on.
Because we need time. If it's going to be something really good, we need time for this.
We might need to go over and have overtime. But here, let's go right into it.
I mean, I don't even know. There's so many different versions of it. But like right now, I have like a GoFundMe sort of donation, crowdsourcing sort of thing. And it's based on this project, an investigation. And it starts with a judge in Oakland County who is like the president of the Michigan Association of Drug Court Professionals. And
Judge McKenzie.
Novi 52-1. And in the Detroit Free Press, like December 30th, the story ran where he says that his family like gets profits from JAMS, which is the drug testing center, alcohol and drug testing center. Yeah. He sentences all these people to that.
Oh, you went through it.
Bill Bouvier is fucking going through that shit right now.
Some jams in the house.
Yeah, jams. Me too, brother.
Okay.
So I've been writing things like jam scams. Like I left a newspaper. I was at the Free Press, and I left the Free Press to do this project because it's important to get out to everybody because it's huge. Like. It's not just him. It goes on and on.
Yeah, I mean, it connects all the counties of the state, and then it's even getting to where it's interstate. You know, they've collected these political organizations that they've made, like MDCAP, which is ironically Madcap.
You love that.
I get a kick out of that. Like, I don't know. So the way they're doing it, it's one thing if a judge in California owned these drug testing places. He's not just making a decision regarding my life. Right. But when I come into court and I'm extorted into saying, I'm out on bond, I already paid the bond.
Extortion.
I'm out on bond, but my bond would be revoked if I don't go to that spot. Not the one down the street where I can do this exact same thing in the exact same way right down the street. I got this specific one or you're out of there.
So you're saying they own a part of it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's just
so what you're saying is that these judges... And there's a list of judges.
Yeah, there's a list
that are involved with owning organizations that do drug testing
and profiteering
and profiting from that. So their potential clients are coming to them every day at their mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if
so
you
guilty
don't go
or not,
yeah.
right? Guilty or not guilty. That's where you have to go.
This is even pre-conviction. and then so from beyond that, I mean, this is connected all the way through. Like what he's going through,
and we're talking right now, and Bill Bouvier in front of me is like pointing at himself, like this shit's happening to me right now.
This is the same thing. It's all throughout the country or the state.
How many times do you have to go a week?
Well, I haven't got that far. I've went twice. Cost me $22 each time.
Right. Each time. You gotta get your dummy
I
test
haven't
done.
even been convicted.
Yeah. Same thing. I went through.
So you're fucking getting tested for some bullshit, and you haven't even been
right now
charged for the.
This
or
wasn't
go back to jail. I mean, that's that's kind of extortion. You're revoking.
This has been going on for 15 years, and
probably even longer than that.
This has got to be going on.
Exactly.
I'd love to see the list of judges.
So imagine how like grand the scope is, and then all these people that allow this to sort of happen, and then how from there more corruption is exposed, and it's like
money they're manipulating from other sources to get into their organization, and they're making some really good money just off their sponsorships of this stuff.
Well, I revealed like right at the beginning this. So this has been going on for about like 2-3 weeks. I'm trying to build an infrastructure, and it's a whole project, and art and media and propaganda and all these different things. It's an election year. It is a huge, massive sort of. I mean, literally, we got a pinpoint where it starts. Guilty. He's guilty of owning the drug testing center, alcohol place
by his own admission.
Right. So from there, we could go all the way to Washington D.C.
And follow the money.
We will. So I'm trying to get people to, help me on this independent sort of mission to get you guys all the information that's going to save you lots of money, and like they're just lying to us and allowing stuff to happen, and then the scope of it's incredible. So that's
but
why I want to reveal that.
But you know what? This is a prison state, though. This is a prison state. Right.
Oh, yeah, I mean it has been. And once you once you start incarcerating people for indebtedness, such as child support, fines, etc., which is clearly against the Constitution, when you start doing that, you've become a prison state. And when we have corporate control of prisons, when corporate control of the food, where there's guarantees made that we will keep this many prisoners, where states are being sued by corporations because they're not keeping enough prisoners inside. Yes, that's a prison state. But when you get these guys like this, where just the scandalous way that they've done it is right in front of everybody, because they're lawyers and judges. There's all these people are involved, and so they're using all this legalese, and so it's really right in front of you. Just like some of the other stuff that's out there regarding some of the things that have happened in the.
So they're trying to get 100% of the funds because, again, this is a prison state, so they're getting the money that way.
Yeah.
So they may as well come around this way, like a different front, and get the money from that way.
While it may be a needed service for somebody post-conviction or for probations.
No, go on. But like, it's at every level, though. I've already connected the dots where the average Alkermes makes Vivitrol. They're a $10,000 platinum sponsor. So they buy sponsorship. It's right there. The judges, they thank them. Thank you, platinum sponsor, for $10,000. You get this, and this, and this. And there's they're rewriting legislation for their sponsors. This is all right there that I've shown. Published today, last couple of weeks, stuff like that.
Oh, where have you been publishing this from on your website?
I have. I basically right now, I guess the Facebook page. Just Media Hammer Inc.
Okay.
You'll find it. Emergency statement, a crazy social art and discovery project.
Okay.
And this is the Dirty Midden 14 campaign. I have all these different names and stuff like that.
I think I posted a couple of pictures of it, some of the links on.
There's endless. Endless inspiration here.
I'm having a lot of fun with it, but it's so serious. I can't stress it to people enough. I quit my job and everything's on the. I mean, everything is on the line. My story it's ridiculous, at least in my head. But it's an election year. There's a lot going on here, and we have to at least open our eyes.
Get them at election time.
Yeah, when you start seeing the paper trail,
who are you going to even elect?
There's nobody to elect, right?
Well, the whole thing
is fucked up.
Yes, right.
So now it's a point of the lesser of the two evil.
Somebody somewhere's got to stand up and do some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the city of Detroit. This is not a Detroit. Detroit's not involved. I mean, they're here, but this isn't.
They're saying what's going on in D.C.
This is Oakland County through the state of Michigan up into like D.C. area, and I could honestly say what I think. With Kwame Kilpatrick, like these guys are way worse. Like beyond. They make
it's on a whole
they just didn't get caught.
That's what I think. I think, man, with so much attention and focus put on Kwame about all the shady shit that he did, that is no different than what a lot of other politicians do. You had to wonder, what are they covering up? What are they trying to create a smoke screen?
There is a difference, and again, the difference is they just didn't get caught. That's the difference.
I was so glad of all this scandal in Detroit because that kept all the heat off.
Away from them.
And that scandal to me had to be worse.
We ain't scared. We're just not scared. I've lost everything. What do I have? I've lost everything in the cannabis fight, so bring it, baby. I've got nothing to lose. So he's got the
just
dirt.
me. I got a cat.
So you got a cat. You got a cat in an apartment.
Don't lose the cat.
That's all I got.
Don't lose the cat.
No, we won't let that happen. I'm trying to get to that before they get to us.
Right.
So it's fun. It's definitely fun, and I've met a lot of people along the way, and there's a lot of people thanking me or getting their eyes open. So it's been really cool.
We've been trying to get it out to the lawyers and stuff too, like the criminal defense attorneys, the guys Michael Camorn and Matt Abel, guys like that, people that are working in that community, and those are the people that need it.
How close have you gotten to those guys?
Oh, I've sent them all links.
Okay.
They've all. I've spent a lot of time just emailing lawyers.
There's people watching.
People that need to know.
Good.
We've been pretty active. As long as he's putting it out, I'm just going to keep pimping it out.
Well, you know what? We definitely appreciate you guys coming on through to get the message through, because this is something that you're right.
We got to have them back
on.
The
major media is not going to. This is going to be developing. This will be developing. So please come on back through sometime again.
Thank you. Yeah.
And appreciate you coming through and enlightening us with just how corrupted shit really is, and of course we already know that we have a government that is pretty corrupt, but when you shine the light on it like that, that's kind of going the extra mile to let people really know and wake up. It's like. It was like a moral obligation when I started reading all this stuff. I had to do something in a way that would get to a lot of people somehow, some way. So here we are. So thank you for helping. Yeah. So bottom line, people, anybody out there get into a pinch with the popo, and you got to go and do some drug screening before you're even convicted, and know that this is the exact type of scandal that we're talking about right here.
Yeah, that's the start. I don't even before
extortion, right? Yeah,
racketeering influx, corrupt organizations.
It's way big.
Rico.
It's way bigger than all that, though.
Wow.
It's so crazy. So it's really important.
So let me ask you this: have you had any kind of death threats or anything like that? Because this is some shit that people will be like, we got to shut this guy down.
Yeah, I know.
Dip,
I'm a little jumpy. I'll say that, and squirrely, jumpy, looking over my shoulder, not going out.
Right.
And then I definitely received a couple of weird phone calls, and I felt my old phone was definitely tapped into.
I noticed you ain't going to Birmingham or nothing lately, so
no. I try to stay away.
That's like the Beehive.
It's really crazy. I mean, I feel that there's like a whole spy adventure going on.
There's a reason they don't let us in there.
Right. So
you just have to sneak in on the back end. That's all. Tell them you're with you're a roadie.
It's cool. So Monday should be a really good day to follow along.
Well, we're going to leave it up to you to get all the.
Yeah, get back in touch with us. Yeah, let us know as things are developing, because we certainly want to know more.
We'd love to,
and spread the word out there. Yeah, and so special thanks to you guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
And special thanks also to our boys in Bad Dog.
Yeah, these guys are cool. Man.
Yeah, they fucking rock, man. And our roller derby girls.
Yeah,
they fucking rock too.
So White Dog and A-List is coming up.
And they fucking rock.
White Dog, who you guys got coming on today? You guys be having interesting guests.
Yeah, who you got?
We have awesome Jarvis and the Whales. They just got done recording with Funky D Records with Tino Gross.
Did they?
Love the Tino.
Yeah.
So they're going to be coming in tonight, and we have an old coworker of mine who's been coming in and hanging out because he just works right around the corner. We have B-Rad sitting in with us today.
B-Rad.
All right.
Dad. Yes.
It's all right.
All right, cool. So it's
Should be a
good
good
times
show.
continuing on rawradiox.com. Razor Ray Danny Cakes. We are out.
We are out. Oh, you forgot to talk about your performance again. Let them know before we
yeah,
get
you know
out of
what?
here.
Almost did that shit. Once again, come on out tonight to the Detroit Pub. Check out Motown Rage,
On
Full Town
14.
Frenzy, Full Strike Frenzy, Full Town, and Fuck Not,
and
yeah, you know,
other guys.
some other brands, yeah,
Nice
Fuck Not. So it's gonna be a good time hanging out. Where?
It's going to be at Detroit
Is that when
Pub.
you
That's
sleep on
on
the
14
couch?
in
Fuck
Harper.
not.
Detroit Pub,
Detroit Pub.
Detroit Pub in-
On 14 Mile in Harper.
There you go. Come on out. Do it here. RawRadioX.com.
RawRadioX.com.
Peace. We'll see you next week for another awesome episode of
Of Razor
RawRadioX.com.
Ray
Razor Ray Danny
Danny
Cakes in your fucking
Cakes.
face.
Deuces.